Hello guys, this is Vysh. So August 2nd, Wednesday's editorials. Hope you have seen yesterday's episode. It was very important and interesting also. Article 370, which you would have heard, Kashmir's issue, and we have taken down that in 2019. But actually, it's not like we simply go and delete Article 370. Okay, there was another article, Article 367, which we amended. We added one clause which indirectly made the 370 worthless. Okay, so that is a clever thing which the government did. Okay, even after Kashmir was in president's rules that time, very cleverly they have done. So if you have not seen that, I recommend you please watch August 1 episode. Okay, you have to watch all the episodes, but yesterday's is very, very important. It's something which usually nobody teaches you, or usually you would not have heard about it. Okay, Article 367, I'm sure it doesn't come too much in the news also. Okay, it was a political thing which was done. So that how they handled very carefully, very cleverly the constitution and article amendment, that was explained in detail yesterday. So please watch it. Okay, and if you are regularly watching this, I want you to put a like and comment now itself for this video, because when you do some engagement in the comment section or a like button and all, that is when it gets more noticed by the YouTube algorithm also. Only then it comes up and more and more people can see it. Okay, the reason why Vysh IAS videos don't have views is because you are not participating, you are not supporting in the likes and comments. Okay, this much good quality content we are trying to provide. Please support us for that. Okay, and the 2024 batch 1, many people missed, and that is why on your request only we launched this batch 2 now. Usually batch 2 comes around October time, but because many missed that time, we preponed the launch, and that is why now we have launched it. So those who missed it, this is one chance given to you. Now when we get a limited number of students, we close this batch also. After that, please don't expect a batch 3 will come. It will be very, very late. Okay, UPSC studies, you need 200 plus 250 plus days. So now is the right time to start. So please WhatsApp me. Full details will be given in a video. A 1 hour video is there where everything is explained. Then you can choose which pack to enroll. Okay, test prelims pack is there, mains pack is there, combo pack is there, and then you can enroll to that. You will get the timetable in your email, and then you will start getting the test PDFs which you have to read as per our schedule. You have to read textbooks as per our schedule. You will complete all the syllabus, that's my guarantee, and you will be able to clear the prelims in the very first attempt. But you have to study it sincerely. Okay, so come and ask me in WhatsApp. The headlines we'll do first, and then I'll tell you the WhatsApp number also. So today, good thing is left side, the main page, wherever or whatever articles came, everything is repeat article, meaning already in July month all these articles had come, so there is no point telling it again. If you watch it, I've already explained the static and the dynamic part of it already we have done, and for some topics we have done separate videos also. Ma'am has done separate video. For example, the first article is Manipur issue. So here in this article there is nothing good written. Okay, Supreme Court is giving instructions to government, and BJP and that party related blame game is going on. So that is what is written in here. What is the Manipur issue? Why are they fighting? What is the static part of it? I also explained in editorial, and a separate video is also there. If you simply type Vysh IAS Manipur in the YouTube search bar, the video will come out where ma'am has explained. Or if you are regularly watching editorial, which you should ideally do, there also it is covered. Okay, and then the next one, if you see, data protection bill, 3 times it came last month, and we have already discussed, and this is still a bill. It did not become an act. So in the parliament it is presented, and then fight will happen, debate will happen, and finally the bill will get passed. That is when it has significance. But what is it, what it contains, the data bill and all, we have already discussed in one of the episodes. So this also is not going to be repeated today. Then again, if you see, this is an article which I will discuss, IIM bill. Okay, the Indian Institute of Management, whoever want to do MBA and all, we have limited number of IIMs in our country. So there lot of problems are there. So government is bringing an IIM bill to correct it. So that we'll discuss in detail, I'll tell you, and how to learn such bills. Where is the government publishing such bills and the script of it, the draft of it, that also I will tell you today. Okay, so you can read it yourself also after I explain. And then Karnataka freebies. This also we discussed. Karnataka elections were there, and Congress won the elections because they promised 5 big promises. Okay, like free rice to everyone, free metro rides to everyone, free public transport for women. Many freebies they announced, and they were stuck that they could not arrange funds for it. And so most of the schemes are failing there. People are fighting in the bus, and bus is overcrowded now. Rice is not being given. Instead, they are giving cash to some people. So overall, it was a failure. Okay, they have come to power. BJP is ousted. Congress has come to power. But the governance, we have to wait and see what is going to happen. In the first year itself, this is the quality. The next 4 years, how Karnataka people will get their benefits, we don't know. So we have to wait and see. But same thing they are discussed here. Okay, each author is giving their opinion. There's nothing new here. Okay, so 3 articles in the left side, as I told, it's already covered. And this one, if you see, is just a statistics, but there is a term 8 core industries. So the newcomers may not know it. So that article Article wise nothing is there. They're just telling some price rise and numbers they're telling. What is 8 core industry? Related to that, there is an index in our country which every month comes. So that I will discuss. That I will tell you what is 8 core industry and how to buy heart. Just a 5-minute thing. Okay. So IIM bill and 8 core industry is the main thing. Now in this right side itself, few other things are there which we will discuss. Okay. Usually right side good articles doesn't come in the opinion page. But here, one is the charts and graph. So in charts and graph, I'll show you the charts after some time. But here some terms are there which you should go and simply Google and find out what does it mean. Okay, like because it's already asked in prelims, I don't think they will ask it again. But these terms, Green Climate Fund, Clean Technology Fund, Debt Sustainability Framework, then Climate Vulnerability Index. You don't have to do too much research. Just Google who releases this, okay, or who is in charge of this. This fund, Green Climate Fund, is set up by or started when. So it will show this year started by World Bank or this year started by IMF. So you get that alone in a notebook wherever you're making notes. Write down these indexes and fund, and later when you get more information, you can keep adding in that same page. Okay, so that even how to make notes and all, if you still don't know, that please come and watch my foundation. Okay, there is a method to do it. It's not like you will write August 2nd, Wednesday, okay, morning 9:30 p.m., 9:30 a.m. I wrote this. Not like that. That is wrong method of making notes. There is a approach to make notes. That 15 pointers are there in my foundation, free of cost. I am teaching you. Okay, that's not telling. Many people study certain things, but they study in the wrong way. So that is why when the exam comes, you forget, and the other one who did the right way, he recollects and he is passing. He or she is passing the exam, and you are failing even after a lot of hard work because your approach was wrong. How to study for UPSC is more important than what to study for UPSC. What to study is very easy. Daily news you have to study, NCERTs and 5 standard books. This is the only thing you have to study. Okay, but how to study them? That is a little different ball game, and that everybody can't do. That is why UPSC's pass percentage is less than 1%. Okay, so get the foundation from my WhatsApp. You will understand what I am telling. Now maybe it is not making sense. Okay, so these terms, just you make a note and then try to find out who or what it is. Okay. And graphs I will show you in a while. And then here an archive thing comes. From the archives of Hindu, certain things come. So here in Vietnam, you know, US-Vietnam related wars and many things used to happen in the past. So a truce commission used to be there. Truce means something like you're making compromise. Peacekeeping forces are sent, and then a compromise committee is there in Vietnam, in South Vietnam. So there that members in that commission were Canada, Indonesia, Poland and Hungary. So I just thought that line is interesting. So that you have to know. The headline is that Iran may replace Canada. In that truce commission, Iran may be a player now and Canada may move out. Okay, it was even told Indonesia may move out. Such things were there. So that's just a line. If anybody asks you Vietnam Truce Commission, who are the members, it's 4 countries, Canada, Indonesia, Poland, Hungary. And now Iran may replace it. So if it replaces and something comes, bigger article will come. That time I will again explain. Okay, so this one, you just make a note. Now again, little more prelims facts are there. This article in Karnataka's local page article today, big concerns over big cats. So big cats, you know, tigers. Tigers is what we are referring to. Okay. So here in full India, we know there used to be a lot of tigers, okay, before independence. Then all these Maharaja people, British people, everybody did the hunting. And finally, our tiger count went very low. Okay, it was very low. Then our Project Tiger came in 1973, I think. And then we started saving the tigers. Okay, so saving the tigers, and now state-wise, if you take survey, National Tiger Conservation Authority, NTCA, does the survey. I think every 4 years they will do, that you can confirm. They will do this thing, 4 years, because 2018 it happened and 2022 it happened, the tiger survey. Tiger survey time, they will get the state-wise count of the tigers. So Madhya Pradesh has the highest tigers, 785, and Karnataka is second with 563. Like this, you have to know everything. Okay, elephant census, how frequently it happens, how many elephants is in which state, meaning it is the top 3 states. Okay, and then like that, many other. Elephant is there, tiger is there, cheetahs related some surveys there. Like that, everything, whatever we have. Rhino survey is there, which happens every, I think it's again 3 years. Okay, so that you can check 3 years, and elephant maybe 5 years. Human census, you know, 10 years. So like that, it is varied. It's not like all the things are same. Everything is a different frequency in which they do the census. Okay, so here this article is about Karnataka's tiger population and about some of their tiger reserves, which is UPSC's favorite topic. Wildlife Sanctuary, Tiger Reserve, UNESCO sites, Ramsar sites. This every year 2 questions will be there. Every year. They have not stopped asking it. Okay, because every year something will be in the news. Okay. So now they are telling about Bandipur Tiger Reserve. That is one learning for you. Bandipur Tiger Reserve is in Karnataka. So there we have, which was since 1941 protection is going on, that time in the name of Venugopal Wildlife Sanctuary. Now it is a Tiger Reserve, Bandipur Tiger Reserve. So there, and Nagarhole Tiger Reserve, which is there in Karnataka again, since the 1950s we are protecting animals there, protecting tigers there. So these two together has 290 out of that 563 tigers which is there in Karnataka. Okay, meaning it is around majority. Okay, majority of the tigers of Karnataka, 563 things, it is 290 is there in these two. So it has its own significance. Now what happened is both are reached saturation. Saturation means it is like now we cannot accommodate more tigers. Okay, one tiger you put, not like you put 10 tigers in one place. A tiger has a area also. Okay, so beyond next thing only you will put another tiger. They have to give their own space to that. So the limit is over now. So now what to do? Now you need a new place. So they are suggesting new possible area, Malay Mahadeshwara Hills Wildlife Sanctuary. This is also in Karnataka. This is what UPSC will ask. UPSC will not ask Bandipur or Nagarhole, which you already know. Okay, so this is the new possibility where now you can shift tigers or bring in the new tigers, everything going to be here, or they are suggesting a possibility. When it happens, we will study in prelims current affair, my magazines which you enroll, details will be there. But now you, because it came in news editorial page, Malay Mahadeshwara Hills is the possible place, and this is linked to means always a wildlife sanctuary will be linked to other wildlife sanctuaries also which are nearby. Okay, it need not be in the same state also. If it's in the Karnataka's border, half of will be linked in like Tamil Nadu, or some extension will be there in Kerala, like that it can happen. So this is linked to which all? That is again GK for you. Kaveri Wildlife Sanctuary, which is in Karnataka only, that is in the north and east of it. Okay, you can imagine in picture. Okay, this Malay Mahadeshwara is like suppose in the one place of Karnataka. In the north and east, the Kaveri thing is there, Kaveri Wildlife Sanctuary. And in the south of it, Tamil Nadu is there. So Tamil Nadu's Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve. Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve is a UPSC prelims question. Okay, where the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats come and meet, that point Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve is there, or the Nilgiri Hills is there. So that was a prelims question. Okay, so that is one learning. So that is there in the south of this particular Malay Mahadeshwara thing. Now north, east, west, south over. Now what is west? So west also another Karnataka's thing is there, which is Biligiri Rangana Hill Temple Tiger Reserve, that is BRT. Okay, and this was 2023 prelims question. 2023 in one of the option BRT this thing was there. Okay, so that is why I'm telling things like these very small things, people don't take it seriously or people don't teach you. I know most of the people who teach editorial, this section they would not have covered. Later they may teach you the list of all tiger reserves in one page, but that time 50 tiger reserve you by hearting, right? It will not stay in your brain. Instead, daily, like this editorial, when you slowly feed into your brain, imagine like now Karnataka story you're studying. So this together you will study. Okay, instead of by hearting 50 tiger reserves of entire India, now Karnataka's you by hearted with the picture like I told, north, east, west, south and all. So these 4 or 5 tiger places you studied. Bandipur, Nagarhole, Malay Mahadeshwara, Kaveri Wildlife Sanctuary, Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve, BRT. 6 places I taught you in one small tiny article in this 5 minutes. So this will stay with you forever. Now, suppose they put BRT and side they give Gujarat, you will tell it's false because I learned it in a Karnataka article. This is how you have to study. Please watch my editorial daily. You will easily pass exam. Okay, but with sincerity watch it. Don't do this skip and watch, or only watch articles which you prefer. Don't do that. Sincerely stay with Vysh IAS, like and comment so that this channel grows also. I will take care that you are getting all the information. Okay, and test series is like double, triple bonus also for you. If you enroll to test series, you will write mains answers. I will evaluate mains answers, your prelims questions. This now few points you are getting. Now, how will the prelims question look like? That you will see in my test series PDF, which every week, every 10 days, every 15 days, you will keep getting. Hundreds of tests I will give you. Okay, you will definitely pass if you simply practice our videos and our test alone. Okay, so that is why I keep telling, take some institute seriously when you like the material. If you don't like it, stop it here. But when you like it and then you ignore them, you ignore the videos, you ignore the test series, you are doing injustice to you only. Okay, so take this seriously. So this is over. So we discussed everything. Now the charts and graph. Okay, one more point, one more box of the same thing. I told you 290 of the 563 are in 2 places, right? Now they are telling 373 of that 560 are there in total 5 tiger reserves. So more tiger reserves are given. Bandipur, Nagarhole, I already told you where 290 are there. That remaining, meaning to make it 373, it is there in Bhadra, BRT and Kali. Okay, so together around 66% population of tiger they have. Then remaining all are in 17 non-tiger reserve. So like that, just again a factual thing. So you learn 2 more names now. Bhadra and Kali Tiger Reserve is also in Karnataka. 8 tiger reserves in one simple article over. Okay, note it down wherever you are making notes. Now, the charts and graph, as I told you some indexes and it's full of indexes only they have told. They have not given definition, they have not given values, nothing. So here they are mentioning again some more things. If you see this Notre Dame Global Adaptation Initiative, Climate Policy Initiative. So these 2 also as a homework, write down in your notes and tell like who is releasing it. Okay, Notre Dame is a place. in Europe. So that is a different thing. But who is involved? Okay, or when it is, which year this initiative came? All are same thing. Climate, then reduce the carbon emissions. Carbon sink should be there. More trees should be planted. Every adaptation goal is same thing only. It is only difference is who released it. Is India part of it? When was it? This is the basic extra differentiator pointers you have to note down. Okay, whenever future also whatever happens, this is the same pointers you have to do. Then the graphs, if you see, first one is carbon emissions between 1980 to 2021. So they have given this thing. So India, China, India, see UAE is top, then USA, Oceania region means Australia region, then India, Europe, China, like that they have given graph. Second graph is the climate investment done by the World Bank region. Like World Bank has divided the world into certain regions. Okay, like one is Eastern Asia Pacific, one is USA Canada region, one is South Asia region, one is Middle East region. Like that they have some categories. So each category wise they have given blue color and red color. That is 2019 and 2020's investment graph. Okay, that is the second graph. Third graph is the actual funds not the plan, actual funds they disperse towards each region. Okay, that also they are giving as blue is the actual funds and then red is the each region thing. Okay, so like that they have simply given thing. Okay, approved climate fund and the actual fund. Okay, sorry, approved is the blue one and actual fund is the red one, meaning they tell big numbers, blue color, but they give only red color. Okay, that they have given in region wise. And the last one is climate vulnerability index, which I told you to find out like who releases it. Okay, so here also everything you cannot by heart, but this index names, who releases it, and this region names of World Bank, that and all is your learning for you. Okay, so this article headlines page is over. Now we will discuss that two articles, IIM bill and 8 core industry. That is the agenda for today. So make notes, everything as I told. WhatsApp number given. Please, I want you. If you are a serious aspirant, I want you in my WhatsApp. I will personally reply to every single student. Okay, more than 20,000 people are there who I daily message. Okay, so you should be part of it if you are serious about preparation. Okay. So we'll take this first article. IIM bill. Actually, in 2017 itself, we had a bill. So now that was not working. That is why that has some fault. That is why IIM bill 23 is being put in the parliament. Now, that time bill passed and it became IIM Act, Indian Institute of Management Act. That act hugely expanded the autonomy already enjoyed by the IIMs. Meaning, you know, IIM is there, like different places. IIM Bangalore is there. IIM, I think Ranchi will be there. Like that, many IIMs are there in India, and more has come in the last 9 years. This government has, I think, doubled the number of IIMs and IITs. So that IIMs have lot of maybe corruption, you can tell, lot of autonomy is there. We have more freedom. There is no regulation going on. Government is not asking what is happening there, and so a lot of problems were there because the last bill was not good. Okay, they gave lot of freedom to the IIM board, you can tell. The board, the director and all have unlimited freedom. They do whatever they want. Okay, so the board of governors of the IIMs to commission an independent review of the institutes at least once every 3 years. This was written in the last bill. In 2017 bill, they told every 3 years you review how is the institute performing and put that in public domain, in public website. In last 6 years, from 2017 to 23, very few of the 20 IIMs have done it. Only the IIM Bangalore's review report is there in the website. Remaining people did not hear. 6 years over, right? So 3 years, two reports should have come of every IIM. Only IIM Bangalore thing is in the website, meaning they are doing whatever they like. Okay, they are only like business they are doing, education. So the act of omission, this act of omission which they did, meaning they did not listen to the law, is why the government is putting the bill in the table, the parliament table. Okay, so now 2023 bill, it seeks to take back the powers given to IIM that government gave in 2017. So it's written a good line, it's given. A dangerous governance vacuum has been created in the IIM system since it relinquished control over these institutes. Because government took away all the control and gave them full freedom, there is a big governance vacuum there. So you can use that line as an opening thing in your answer if you need. So 2017 legislation was an extraordinary act. Okay, there what happened is all the appointments, right, big person, chairperson, board members, director, chairperson of the coordination forum. Coordination forum is a forum where all the IIMs together will coordinate. For that chairperson, everything was decided by the BOG. BOG is the board of governor. They are deciding everything. Government has no role. And there also the members, right, in that board of governor, It's not only the IIM people, it's also governments. I think 4 representatives used to be there. The 2017 bill made it like only 2 members from the government, one central government person, one state government person, something like that. So government has no say. Full autonomy is with the IIM board members, other people, the private people, the industrialists, the funders, the trustee. Such people have the full power. So they were the ones appointing everyone. So they'll appoint whoever they like as their preference, their family members and that kind of things. So now 23 bill is going to undo many of the wrong things which was there in the earlier act of 2017. Main thing what they have done is they have added something called a post of visitor. Okay, visitor, and that visitor will be the President of India. Okay. Meaning it's like indirectly central government only. President of India, in this India, president doesn't have much value. We have a prime ministerial form of government, okay, which we adopted from UK. So, President of India is the visitor post who has the extreme or ultimate power in every IIM. Okay, for every IIM, President of India is the visitor, a new post. So, this person now will appoint the chairperson of the BOG, that Board of Governor, one nominee on the selection committee for the director, means this BOG, which selects the director, right? How they select? There is a search cum selection committee who will suggest names. Okay, make him director, and then only do. So in that selection committee also, president can nominate one person. So president's one representative will be there in the committee. They will now suggest names. Then the BOG will appoint the director, the chairperson of that coordination forum, everything. So president is the main person who will now decide things. Okay. So he or she will approve all the appointments. After they select also, president has to approve. Only then he will become director. Then visitor can initiate any time inquiry committee. Okay, like how is they performing, and if he don't like someone, he will tell, okay, you are dismissed. He have full like kind of veto power kind of thing. He can remove the director on his own. That time no committee required, no this thing required. President can decide. Meaning obviously the center will decide. So government has been unhappy with the IIMs for their lack of responsiveness to queries and suggestions in recent years. Like they are giving instructions, nothing is being done by the IIMs, the board. There is turbulence in the IIM system in recent years. So they are given some examples. IIM Ahmedabad, IIM Calcutta, IIM Rohtak. Everywhere some problems are there. First place, the faculty and the alumni are revolting against the director's decision to change some logo. I mean, director was there, some logo he's changing, and some structure, some campus, they have some sculpture or structure is there that he's demolishing. So this and all, the faculty and the students there, everybody are revolting against the director. So that is one issue there in Ahmedabad. In Calcutta, majority of the faculty again signed a petition that the director is not functioning properly. He should resign or he should go away. So that one, he has extraordinary powers. So that one. IIM Rohtak, if you see, government is locked in a legal battle. A case is going on with the institute over again director's continuance in office. Okay, maybe that person is continuing to be director forever. So that case is going on. So every IIM is like not functioning properly also, and their faculty is not happy with the board also. Okay, that is why this bill is mandatory to be brought in now. So now, some IIMs which are lower in rank, like IIM, every IIM may not be the greatest one. Okay, anything IIT you take also, every IIT may not be equal. So like that, the director is having kind of unlimited power in the lower IITs, lower IIMs. Okay, where even bigger IIMs, nothing is there. So then smaller IIMs, what will be there? Okay, so then the fees, they are putting whatever fees they like. The MBA course fees has like doubled, tripled in the last many years. Okay, a normal MBA from any local college you take also, in lakhs is the fees for that 2 years, or I think 4 or 8 semesters which they have. 2 years, they have like huge fees, lakhs of rupee fees is there to do MBA. Okay, so now they are telling none of this should be a surprise. Obviously, when you give this much, like no meaningful checks is there, no regulation is there, director is getting all the power, this is what you can expect. No, what is there to be surprised? That is what the author is asking. How can you give so much power to them? Absence of norm on key matters such as appointment of this dean, okay, the principal, has been evident. So government increasingly adopted a hands-off approach, meaning government gave everything. The act has worsened the situation. Government also left everything, this thing. So the director became accountable to BOG, in which the 2 government nominees played a passive role. Meaning, as I told, only 2 government-related people were there. 4 made to 2, only 2 were there. They were playing a passive role, meaning not active. They are simply there for the namesake. Everybody are enjoying. Okay, so the board, other people are some other industry people, some alumni people, the trustee people, funders. These are the people in the board. Okay, so nobody cares about regulating. Nobody cares about inspecting each other. Nothing is happening. Okay, so now the boards, whom are they accountable? It is like a notoriously ineffectual, despite the fact that there are company laws. There are many laws, right? Company law is there, some regulation is there, some money, funding and all, how it should come. There is some other laws in the country. Nothing is being followed. Okay. So to expect such a board of governor to work properly is a demand is to demand a leap in faith, meaning something miraculous you are trying to expect. Okay, this is what is expected, this is what is going to happen. Now author is telling, this is fine. Then how come USA and all, the universities, big universities in USA, which is private universities, which has no government control, they are run by board of trustees and funders, how come that is functioning properly? We are blaming that here government control is not there, it's private, and that is why the problem is. But USA has proven examples that private universities are functioning fine. So how it is? So several reasons are there, they are telling. Private universities there are funded through large endowments, meaning large that funds and this thing. The state supports research. The government will support research also for funding everything. They will support, the schemes will be there, and they are not in the game of making large profit through courses. I mean, they are not doing it to make money through courses. They want to encourage research. Okay, and also this research, as I told, funding is required. And how the funding comes, there are many this ex-students, scientists, researchers, everybody who has deep emotional connect, right? Emotional connect, like we once had C.V. Raman and all who had in connect with this IISc Bangalore. Okay, you can see the Rocket Boys web series, go and see in Sony Live. In that it's there. Okay, Rocket Boys season 1 and 2 is there. Our Homi Baba, our this person, space person is there. Okay, so Sarabhai, Vikram Sarabhai. Okay, and then Homi Baba, meaning our DRDO, our ISRO, our BARC, Baba Atomic Research Center. This and all is your UPSC topics. That how it originated, that time from Nehru's time till Indira Gandhi's time and all, how permissions were given, how nuclear bomb was tested, how Homi Baba was killed. Okay, so many things are there in that thing. So there you will see C.V. Raman also in the this thing. Okay, IISc Bangalore connection and all you will see. So like that in USA and all, there are many people who has emotional connect towards these institutions. They work there, they give like huge donations, they encourage research, so they build this competitive environment, science and thing. Now slowly it's coming. Okay, now this government is introducing a lot of fellowship programs, Ramanujam fellowship program, Prime Minister fellowship program, doctors research program. These are all launched in the last few years. So like that, these are all USA is doing since decades. Okay, since not decades, since hundreds of years they are doing. So that and all is there. So their board and all want the institute to grow, the university to grow, to have proper result, proper performance. Okay, it's not about making money through academic fees. So that is why they are successful, and these factors don't operate here. Okay, so again you telling that government control is kind of harmful to the functioning of educational institute, that is also wrong. Okay, now their private is working, that is fine, and you bring government, and government will meaning he's actually supporting the 2023 bill. Now president comes in or government comes in, don't think that it will get spoiled. Everything which is government is not bad. Okay, so they are telling state controlled universities, I mean the government controlled universities in the California, where governor of the state is part of the board, sits in the board, they are among the best in the world. So we can also do that. Now by this president coming as visitor, we can also make IIMs as the best in the world. Also we have examples of IITs, which is government controlled. So government control has not kept the IITs from being a brand. You know how much people go to Kota for this JEE and coaching and all, and now many people you know who is becoming institutes. Okay, so these and all didn't stop IIT from being a brand. So how can IIM suddenly by coming control, how can, I mean, whoever is protesting against 23 bill, to them author is asking, government control, even IIM as a brand has evolved. Okay, before when government used to control, IIM has evolved as a brand. Now when it given the full autonomy, that is when the problems are coming. Okay, so the brand being undermined by the lawless boards and directors, that should be a matter of concern. Meaning the problem is with the board and directors who is not following the law. Okay. So now government has shown courage in seeking to restore the accountability in the IIM system. And the last line, no public institutions can be exempt from the principle of democratic accountability. Meaning institution which is like publicly open, that they should have some accountability, not like you function just for making money and do whatever you want. Okay, so government and parliament is best to have the accountability. They should be the best regulator. Okay, better than having no accountability. It is better that government is they are accountable to the government. That is how he concludes this particular article. And now where is this bills? People keep asking how to read these bills. Okay, actual aspirants need these things. So any bill, right, Indian government has two sources. One is PIB, one is PRS, two websites. PIB is Press Information Bureau, which is there, you can tell press release, government's press release, anything like anybody comes, like any minister comes and tells something, daily PIB per state wise they are publishing it. That everything you cannot read. In my Vysh IAS current affair test series, all these will be covered. Meaning whatever bill is there with the provisions we cover it. Okay, else this editorial is also there. So if you want to read it yourself, either you have to start reading PIB daily. When you are not enrolling to my test series, you can do that daily. Or here we have the PRS. difference between PIB and PRS is PIB tells you the news, like this bill is launched, this is implemented in 10 states, it will start coming from next February. That is the news. PRS is the place where the actual bill is there. The bill which is placed in Parliament, that's the PDF is also there. If you see the right side, original text, bill text, the PDF also you can download, but that will be a little complicated language because you're reading out in the Parliament, the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. So here if you see the status also you can see that box, you see like introduced Lok Sabha July 28, 2023. It is introduced in the Lok Sabha. Now after some time it will get passed in Lok Sabha. That time they will update it here. You check here. After a few days you come and check this link in PRS. Simply take PRS IIM bill. This page will come. Okay, any bill, like I told you, digital protection bill, PRS digital protection bill, it will come. PRS maternity benefit bill. All the bills you can see here. And those are all passed already. Maternity Act is already, so there you will see like these 3 boxes will be there. Lok Sabha passed, Rajya Sabha passed, then President or someone who gave assent, and then it became an act. That 3 boxes will be there with the proper date and proper passage timeline. This you can see only in PRS. Okay, so every bill of the Indian government will be there here. Whichever bill you want to type and see today. This is all your homework. Okay, this is how you study. I am trying to make you the best aspirant that tomorrow you stop watching Vysh IAS also. You should be the best aspirant. Okay, you should know how to study. Okay, so here these provisions which I told, the visitor, appointment, the exact clause. Okay, exact clauses are written here. So this as a homework you go and read for your interest sake. I will show you the pages. This is the page number 1. This is the page number 2. So I have just highlighted the pointers, the inquiries against IIM, dissolution of the board, coordination forum. Everywhere you see this same thing will be there, like how it was in the earlier bill and now what happened. Main thing will be visitor will decide, that is what they have written. But for your quick reading you can do, either go there and read or here itself you can pause and read. But as a good aspirant I want you to do that. Google, go and type PRS, this particular thing, IIM bill. This page will come, read it yourself. You will understand how to read text, because this is what you have to do in your CSAT exam. CSAT they give passages like this only, and then they will ask some question which is the best inference, or what is some question they will ask. This reading habit you have to do. Don't read coaching notes and telegram PDFs and all. They write in their polished language. This is government's language, okay, which how it will come in exam. So read this thing, okay. This is the last. And Mumbai's some institute has been now become IIM Mumbai. Okay, see some National Institute of Industrial Engineering Mumbai as IIM Mumbai. It's so that's also part of this bill. It has been made. Now this bill will pass or not, that we'll wait and see. But this is the provisions of the bill. This is how you have to study. PRS website. Okay, or Vysh IAS test series. Second article. So 8 core sector, how they perform. Now problem is aspirants who are new don't know what is this 8 core sector. First thing you see, one thing which I have written, Index of Industrial Production, IIP. In India, there are a lot of indexes. Okay, first also climate related many index I showed you. Like that economy related, our sectors related, inflation to control and read and all, we have a lot of indexes. Main are WPI and CPI. Wholesale price index, consumer price index. Okay, wholesale means, this index is how you calculate. Indexes means like a ranking, right? So, wholesale price index means there will be some goods, some basket of goods you can tell. Basket of certain things are there, like food, clothes, hospital, like there are certain things, services, many things are there. So this and all, how the price is changing there, that will be written there. And then you see, so when that overall average, when increased, you will tell, okay, WPI is going up, meaning WPI inflation. Okay, wholesale price index inflation is going up, or consumer price index inflation is going up. Wholesale means when it is before the consumer gets its wholesale goods. Consumer price index is when the consumer actually buys it, that time what is the price. So that CPI and WPI, and India follows CPI. Okay, meaning we may make the indexes, everyone releases it, but to tell India's inflation is up and down, or what RBI tells like inflation has gone up and down, we are referring to CPI. This is again a prelims question. Prelims question statement was RBI uses the WPI index to measure inflation. That is wrong. RBI uses the CPI, consumer price index, as of today. Okay, it can change in the future. And so how will you refer this? How will you tell in price has gone up or down? You need to have a base. You will tell, okay, 1990 is the base, we'll decide. So 1990, one tomato, something was like 10 rupee. Now it became 12 rupee. So 2 rupee inflation. So you need a base. And that base year is varying for different indexes. For example, here if you see below, base year of IIP is 2011-12. In the center, towards the center you can see. So that is the base year of IIP, this particular index. This is a different index. I'll tell you about this also. WPI also, I think it will be 2012. CPI is using, I think, 2017 or something. That you can confirm. Okay, when I teach you that indexes, I'll teach you. So this and all is covered in my test series with the charts. Every index in one page, I have made a tabular column that will be given to my students when they enroll to test series. So this indexes is very, very important because questions are coming in prelims and mains. So WPI is there, CPI is there, basket of goods are there, basket will differ also, like WPI considers only goods, CPI considers goods and services. That is one major difference between that two. Now keep it aside. Now we have Index of Industrial Production, IIP, which is another index, which is published by Central Statistical Organization, Ministry of Statistics. This also will be different. Each index is by a different organization. Okay, so this is being done. And then what is the basket? This one, what are you measuring? Which inflation are you measuring? So here, mining, manufacturing, electricity, that is one type of classification. Okay, mining related some sectors, manufacturing some sectors, electricity, MME, like that you can remember. And another way of classification of the goods which are under IIP is basic goods, capital goods, intermediate goods, like that also you can classify. You're just classifying what are the products under that index, that you're classifying two different ways, broad sectors and use-based sectors. And the base year is 2011-12. So it will measure the volume of production of these items which is there in the thing. How much it was in 2011-12 and how much it became now. That is how you measure. So this monthly will come out. That is that numbers is what given in today's article. That numbers is not important for you. Okay. But what is the static part? This is the static part. And this is relevant in where? Relevant for calculation of the quarterly and advanced GDP. Meaning our GDP estimates also we see this. How our mining sector is performing, how our manufacturing is performing, how electricity is performing. Based on that only you decide our GDP and this thing will go up or down. So in this basket itself, there will be many goods, right? In that, many sectors will be there. In that, 8 sectors are very, very important. That we call it as 8 core sectors or 8 core industries. And that makes 40% of the weightage of the total items. As I told, there will be maybe 100 items are there. In that 100 items, these 8 items have 40% weightage. Remaining has the 60% weightage. The total number of items, I don't know correctly now, but you can Google and find out. So 40% is 8 core industries, and this is the thing. And this is the decreasing order of their weightage. Meaning refinery products have the highest weightage. Okay, out of 100%, maybe that has 20 something percentage. Electricity will be something 18%. Still, that also number, if you Google, you will get it, exact number. But you just need to by heart the order. Okay, so this in multiple ways you can by heart. Either if you are by hearting like this, if you see refinery, electric, steel and coal. So RESC, okay, RESC, then CNCF, crude oil, natural gas, cement, fertilizer. So RESC, CNCF, if you by heart, for your lifelong you will remember this. Okay, sometimes the weightage will go up and down. That time we will also teach you. As of today, the weightage is like this: RESC, CNCF. Just see which C is which, that you have to know. So this is the decreasing order. Now how I used to teach it, suppose weightage you don't have to care. This is the 8 names you have to by heart. How you will study? As I told, 3 items out of the 8 are starting with C. Okay, crude oil, cement and coal. So this in your exam hall you will first recollect. Okay, crude oil, cement and coal. Now related to these, what industries are there, that you write down. Like crude oil, when you tell oil, what comes to your mind? Oil and gas. And oil and gas, what you do? You do refining. Okay, and do refining and make petroleum, petrol, whatever you do. So oil, gas, refining, these are all coming together. So related to crude oil, write 2 items. Natural gas and refinery products. So total your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items got over now. Now you need 3 more items. So then second item take cement. Cement and steel. Okay, for construction, cement and steel. I am telling you trick to by heart this. Okay, I have no need to do this. You can study as per you want, but how I taught my students many years back. So now also they remember. Okay, then last one, coal. Why is coal needed in India? To generate electricity. So you wrote 3 items first, crude oil, cement and coal. Related industries you wrote, and now 7 products got over. Now 1 more is there, which has the least also. In our other decreasing order weightage also, that was the last one, CNCF, F. So here if one method is E for electricity, next F for fertilizer. This is how I used to teach long back when the weightage was not important. Now the weightage is going up and down, and sometimes UPSC asks the weightage also, like this is bigger than this, that is smaller than this. Then you have to study the other way, RESC, CNCF, or write the triple C, related industry, then E for electricity, F for fertilizer. This 8 now, if you have seen this video, you will never forget it. After 5 years, I ask you also, you're preparing UPSC or not, this you will remember. This is the method in which I teach things. Okay, you have to remember things in this fashion so that one time learning is enough. Many people keep telling, I forget, because you are by hearting the wrong way. You are studying it in the wrong way. And by hearting alone is not sufficient. There are many YouTubers I see, they are just making you by heart. Okay, E for this thing, F for this thing, B for something. Some code and mnemonics they are making, which has no sense. Concept also you have to study. That's why first I taught you the concepts. 40% is this 8 core industry out of the IIP. IIP is full detailing. I taught you the concept, then made you by heart. Okay, this problem is there. Most of the aspirants are either by hearting or either partially studying concept. Both are wrong. Full concept clarity, full by hearting capability. There are many things to by heart. Okay, like history and all, there is no concept. This war happened this year means it happened. That you have to by heart only. So don't believe these people who are telling, okay, full concept, that is wrong. Full by hearting, that's also wrong. Both equally if you take, you are the one who will clear UPSC. Okay, so hope this is making sense. I can teach you like this many things, unlimited mnemonics I can teach you with logic. So today's session is over. Test series where I teach these kind of hundreds of thousands of things. Okay, in my test also, wherever such things are there, I actually give tricks in the test PDF itself. There itself you study. Like this one full year you study, imagine how much knowledge you will get. If this is working for you, if you have the connect with Vysh IAS, then please come and join. Okay, the WhatsApp number I have given you, 7200681675. Today, lot of enrollments have already come. So that's what I'm telling. Once that limit comes, right, because I cannot correct more than these many papers. So I will immediately close the batch. Then you come and ask like, I can't do anything. Okay, even if then it comes, then it will be in the new price category also. Now discounts, installments, EMI, everything is there. So make use of this. Okay, 1 year gone is gone. Then you will again have to start from scratch. So WhatsApp me, follow on Instagram where we do a lot of posts. Our stories also we put a lot of things. So please watch it. Keep supporting us by the like and comment. I will do this editorial every day. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day.